What's up with this Lil nigga Star Hooper nigga back at it again with another reaction video. Today we got I got a pet toe biter, extremely painful. First though, I ain't gonna lie, if I see this in my house, bro, I'm bringing out the G, man, and I'm, you feel me, tapping that nigga, bruh. Simple. There is no way he is being in my house for more than 2 minutes. Soon as I see him, that's an easy head tap. That's a B. That's a B. Bro. Like and share the video if y'all new and I'm, you feel me, on the road to 1,000 subs, cuz.
This is a toe bite.
I'm just reacting to anything, bro. Feel me?
Sound funny, but these little bugs live in lakes and spend all day eating everything they lay their eyes on. And to humans, they're known for injecting venom into toes, causing extreme amounts of...
Like, bro, I hate people who do this, bro, because why are you just letting a bug just bite you for experimenting? Like, is you stupid? Now you gonna pay the price because you're a retard. You're a, bro.
pain.
Nigga screaming like, bro, nigga screaming like he didn't ask for that.
Yep, I'm gonna build them a home in this fish tank. Let's buy 2 of these. Let's see how this goes.
And you already know the delivery drivers worked overtime to get these to me as soon as possible.
So you mean to tell me people go to the woods or something, trap a bug and sell it online for $20? Y'all just be buying anything, huh?
I cut it open so I could get out the containers. Supposedly the bugs were inside.
Alright, let's see these. Oh shoot. No, this thing's massive.
Since it was kind of hard to get a good look at them in these containers, I got out this temporary tank and put them in. I was very careful because supposedly these guys have wings, meaning they could just fly out to my toes and start biting them if I wasn't careful. Anyways,
so they are literally a toe biter?
We can really see how absolutely vicious these guys are with their insanely sharp pincher forceps that they actually use to latch onto prey in the wild. Then, using a little sharp mouthpiece they have,
and these just can swim?
That turns the inside of their body into liquid that they then proceed to slurp up.
Right, cuz the reason why we got COVID still, bro.
Smoothie.
Yeah, I really hope these guys don't escape while making this video. But anyways, let's just build them a home and keep them as pets.
This can't go well, but the first step is to make the background of their home. To make this look good, I wanted to put this black board along the back. That way the tank would have more of this dark feel that matches how creepy the toe biters are. Then I got out some spray foam. Yep, wouldn't be a Terra Green video without it. But this time I used the foam to connect all these pieces of cork bark along the back to add some sort of natural feel to it. I even went and covered all the excess spray foam with some dirt so it wouldn't be as ugly.
But the coolest thing is, as you can see, is I actually hid some of these plant pots along the top. Basically, it's gonna allow me to plant some beautiful plants in here, and it's gonna be super luscious by the end
all
of the day,
that just to get bit by a toe biter. I never heard of a toe biter in my life.
To really complete this backdrop, we need to add these. These are called sticks. Yep, and we're gonna put these along the back wall. If you didn't know, sticks are really cool because they grow from trees, and they're actually made of wood. I'm just kidding, guys. I know you guys all know what sticks are. I don't know why I'm explaining this. Anyways, yeah, I put so many of these sticks along the back because I really wanted to make this place look like some underwater mangrove swamp with so many roots everywhere.
I'm already loving how this is coming together, and we're not even on step 2, which is actually to make the floor
all it is for one bug.
For this build, I just wanted to use this simple gravel material for the floor. But along with it, I've also got this, which I've never actually used before. It's a little underground cave that goes up against the glass. Basically, after we go and fill up the rest of this floor with gravel, you can see this cave stays as an open area that stuff can go inside. And maybe our toe biters will come and chill in here, or maybe some of the prey we add will come and hide in here. For as long as they can, of course.
Now you're probably wondering why I didn't add any of this aqua soil like I usually do. And well, that's because I'm not gonna put any sort of plants in here this time.
Instead, I want it to look like some abandoned swampy area with super murky water. And we do that by putting a ton of natural materials around, like this big driftwood piece coming out the middle, and then a bunch of smaller stuff, like these dead leaves, some mini pine cones, and little sticks.
Right, imagine if you cracking a girl, bro, and you got a toe biter as a pet, bro, and you piping her down, and out of nowhere, bro, you just see a toe biter coming out her coochie, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro, I'm airing out the whole entire building, and I'm burning that junk to the ground, bruh.
Most importantly, I've got some baby miracle leaves.
Boy,
Yeah,
I don't
know why they're called miracle leaves, but
Mark and John, bro. Oh God.
But actually, I kind of do know why these are called miracle leaves. Because if I go and fill up this floor area with just a bit of water, you can see over the span of about an hour, it starts to turn into this brown, murky color. That's because those leaves and all the other natural stuff I added inside is spreading around tannins in the water, which turns it this color. And it's actually super healthy for any fish or bugs that would live in here. Dang, the more you know.
Right,
Anyways, I
these
drained
fish
that
are
while I continued
beautiful.
on with the build by putting in a few lava rocks and covering them in a bit of the sphagnum moss, which I also put all over the background.
Doing the
of
most
the
for
enclosure.
this
Finally,
little
the most
bug
important
that's gonna
decoration
literally
is some
turn
little
back
mini
W.
plastic of boots. Yeah, because we all know at the bottom of every lake and stuff, they just got like boots and stuff. At least that's what all the fishing games I've played have told me. Yeah, I got some pretty cool decorations, as you can see. Just gonna put that there.
Now for my favorite part of each of these weird pet videos, the DIY decorations. And for the first one, let's make some pictures. Yup, I literally went out and bought these mini
All
dollhouse
this for
picture
a
frames.
bug
I'm
that's
just gonna scatter
$20?
all around the enclosure with funny pictures of toe biters.
And to make some funny pictures, I gotta do some photoshopping. I'm a Photoshop master, so this should go pretty well.
First of all, I used my expert skills to make a picture of a toe biter eating one of its favorite foods ever, a frog. Yes, they actually eat frogs in the wild. Then
Bro,
I
I
made
need to
this
know how to
picture of
do
a
that.
toe
Hold on,
biter
hold on,
flying.
hold on, hold on,
I used my
hold on,
concepts.
hold on,
Now for my
hold on.
favorite part of each of
I
these
need to
weird pet videos, the DIY
what app you
decorations.
use.
And for the first one, let's make some pictures. Yup, I literally went out and bought these mini dollhouse picture frames. I'm just gonna scatter all around the enclosure with funny pictures of toe biters.
And to make some funny pictures, I gotta do some photoshopping. I'm
Oh,
a Photoshop
Photoshop.
master,
I'm
so
hella
this should go
down.
pretty well.
First of all, I used my expert
But I need to
skills
start
to make a
using
picture of a
Photoshop
toe biter eating one of its favorite foods
for my
ever, a
thumbnails.
frog. Yes, they actually eat frogs in the wild. Then I made this picture of a toe biter flying in the air with beautiful angel wings. Because yeah, like I said, they can actually fly with their actual wings, but they don't look as majestical as these angel wings, of course. Finally, I found this picture of what it looks like when a toe biter lays eggs. Yeah, apparently they literally keep them on their back until they hatch. So I put a bunch of baby toe biters all around this mom toe biter.
Then we just gotta go and print out these fantastical pictures. And yes, I finally got a printer at my house, so I don't gotta go to the store no more. And wait, no, what the heck is this, bruh? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I forgot you gotta buy color for
Nigga.
ink. Okay, I guess I gotta go to the store anyways.
I ain't gonna lie, bro.
Yeah, so I drove to the printing store.
Then I'm gonna do a backflip and step on this little ass bug, bro, that you gatekeeping for some experimenting, literally messing up your health and shit like it's nothing. Like you got 9 lives, like you Garfield or some shit, bro. You see how dumb you look, bro? I mean, hey, how many views? Hey, hold on. Cuz got, he got the shit.
To get
It was
the
worth
photo
it.
instead. Anyways, when I got home, I cut out all the little images and put them inside their frames. As you can see, I obviously have the ones I photoshopped, but I also found this picture of all the toe biters' favorite foods, like insects and fish, so they can daydream about them all day. And I also found this picture on Google of some crazy person who willingly let this thing bite him. Why the heck would you do that, bro? I don't know, I just thought I had to put this in. Anyways, for the next DIY build, I'm gonna make some signs. Yep, I literally went out and bought all these random pieces of wood so I could burn some cool patterns on them with my super hot wood burning pen. With the first sign, I made it say beware of the biter, and I even put a little bit of eye emojis at the bottom. You know, I just thought those look cool. And then on the second sign, I made it said rest in peace to all the insects and fish that enter this tank, because as you know, toe biters do not take kindly to those kind of things.
And I could just go
Hey,
and put
bro,
this
that
inside of the
don't,
tank.
bro, this toe biter shit making me itch, bro.
I kind of want them to look like signs, so I got these sticks that I use for the background, which I'm gonna go and hot glue to the back of them.
Once they dried, I stuck the 2 signs in the floor and got out the final sign that I was gonna make a pattern on. This time, I stuck these little wooden letters onto the sign to write toe biters. Then I completely burned all the letters black so they stood out.
Alright, let's just hang that right there. And oh, that's actually fire. Hold on, wait, that's actually on fire. Oh, no, I'm just kidding, guys. It's just some editing. Yeah, don't worry, but it is actually fire. That's pretty cool.
And now the build
Right, you
only
need to
needs
edit
one
for
more
me,
thing.
fool.
Some plants to put in those pots that I had at the top of the enclosure. So I drove to Walmart to buy them.
Oh yeah, I haven't been to Walmart in so long. I already know they're gonna have some fire plants. Bro, what is this? Wait, this is the entire plant section?
Yeah, I don't know what my Walmart is doing, cause why the heck is there only like 5 plants here? None of these plants are
Because
even
it's-
the right type, and they
Because it's Walmart and they're not a plant shopping store.
would all die in the water. Come on, Walmart. Hashtag bring back the plants. Everyone comment that. We actually got to bring back these plants. Anyways, I went home and instead just got out these terrarium plants that I had sitting in my garage. Listen, guys, I tried to go to Walmart. I know you guys get mad at me whenever I don't, but hopefully this is good enough for you guys. And anyways, once the plants were inside, I filled it up with water, and as you can see, it turned super brown from all the tannins, of course, which is perfect. That's exactly how I wanted it. And yep, this is now 100% complete. We don't need a filter or anything because toe biters are extremely resilient to water. So the next thing is to literally just get these guys inside.
What?
Okay, I gotta be extremely
So these
cautious
is water
with this.
bugs
I
with
have
wings?
No idea how I'm gonna do
Oh,
this.
hell no.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, quickly pick it up. Oh, they both fell off. No. Okay, they're swimming around. I'm gonna put this back on top so it'll fly out.
So I instead went with a different approach and moved the cork bark to the new tank and instead used this net to try and transport the toe
Should've just
biters
been
without
eat
them
that.
flying away.
Move. Okay.
Thankfully, it was a little bit more successful, so I did the same with the other toe biter, and you can see they both just swam straight down to grab onto something, and they stayed completely still. But they do this for a purpose. You see, toe biters have evolved to have the exact same pattern and shape as a dead leaf, and they stay completely still till some prey swims by them. Then they pounce on it.
So you already know, let's test the 3 food
Yeah.
sources with these guys, starting with the smallest, which is actually mealworms, which I got right here.
Mealworms are one of the most common foods for the kind of pets I keep, so I had a feeling these guys would definitely enjoy them. First of all, I dumped one in the water with some tweezers and waved around in front of this guy. And instantly, he dashed off of his rock towards it, and it actually scared me a bit, but he didn't even actually end up attacking the mealworm. So when he found a new spot to go and rest, I did the same exact thing. And this time, he struck at it, and he scared me so much, I actually dropped the tweezers with the worm. I don't know why this scared me. I'm literally using tweezers, but yeah. Anyways, on the third attempt, this is what happens. He went and grabbed the mealworm with his claws, and he actually got a good grip with it. Then he brought out his sharp mouthpiece and started finding a good spot to poke into the worm with. Eventually, he made the bite, and as I said earlier, they inject a special digestive enzyme into their
Bro, don't watch this while eating, fool.
prey that turns the inside of them into a liquid that they then proceed to slurp up like a smoothie. And yeah, this must have been a tasty smoothie.
Alright, I'm gonna give mealworms a 7 out of 10 because those toe biters like them kind of a lot. But next up, we got an even bigger insect. We got some roaches, baby. I think there's roaches in here. Oh yeah, right there. You see them?
I wanted to make this one quick, so instantly I put one of these roaches in front of the second toe biter, and almost immediately he pounced onto my tweezers totally, and he just like would not let go. I think he didn't even see the roach, so I just knocked him off the tweezers and tried again. This time he actually grabbed the roach, but he also grabbed onto my tweezers again and straight up just would not let go. So I kind of just set the tweezers down while he ate the roach, and you can see this guy was also absolutely slurping this up and probably enjoying it a lot.
Alright. I'll give roaches a 8 out of 10. It seemed like they like them a little bit more. But now it's time for the toe biters' real favorite food. Or at least that's what I've heard. You see, insects are great and all, but in order for my toe biters to be healthy and thriving, they need to eat fish, because that's what they eat in the wild mostly.
And thankfully online, there's tons of websites that sell feeder fish just for this purpose. So I bought 2 of them so we can get our pet toe biters their proper nutritions. The next day, they got delivered, so I got them ready to feed.
Alright, let's do this. And I even got my GoPro so I can get some nice underwater shots of these toe biters eating. Let's dump one of these fish inside.
The fish that I had put inside immediately started swimming around. But little did he know that this was the home of my pet toe biters, which were secretly sitting right next to him, watching his every move. And only a couple minutes later, he got a little too curious and started swimming near the toe biter. The toe biter was preparing to strike, but he had to wait for the perfect opportunity in order to not scare the fish away. And when the moment was right, he pounced off the rocks and missed and scared it away. Bruh, come on, I thought you were a master hunter. So instead, 5 minutes later, I decided to just help him out by feeding him with some tweezers. There you go, boy. Hope you enjoy. And yeah, this seemed like it was probably his favorite food, and he would not let go. But since it's easier and nicer to feed insects, I'll mostly stick to them, and I'll just have fish be a special occasion for when they need the proper nutrients. Anyways, this is pet toe biters. Hope you guys learned something new.
And so many of you guys.
I'm not, bro, I didn't learn nothing about this video, but not to get this, to not let this little nigga get near me, cause you feel me. But like and share the video if y'all new, you know what I'm saying, on the road to 1,000 subs, you feel me? Hey, the rest of the season gonna be my year, bro. Feel me?